The ALG office now has issued a notification and termed the panel set up by the Aam Aadmi Party government to probe the alleged DDCA scam as illegal and unconstitutional. The ALG says that this commission of inquiry will have no legal effect. So what really does this mean? Pooja Shali with us for more details. Pooja, take us through what really this notification says.
Well, this is in fact a letter from the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi's office to the Chief Secretary of the Delhi government. And it says that the Commission of Inquiry, as per being stated by the Home Ministry, is unconstitutional. However, the Delhi government, in fact, top sources that I've spoken to have very clearly stated that it is only an opinion that has been mentioned in the letter. It does not say that the Commission of Inquiry for the DDCA is null and void, and therefore the Delhi government will be bound to go ahead with the inquiry. So basically, the Delhi government waiting for the term null and void, and they say considering that hasn't been said, clearly the Delhi government will go ahead with the inquiry. However, as the letter does use the term that it will not have a legal effect, will not be legally binding, can the Delhi government go ahead with it? That remains to be seen. But definitely one more confrontation with regard to the DDCA that Delhi government claims the MHA wants to stop. However, the MHA, of course, clearly as per going by procedure, has sent out this specific letter.
You know, Pooja, then what does this mean? This means that the entire probe panel that has been set up by the Aam Aadmi Party government led by Arvind Kejriwal really stays and it continues to probe the DDCA scam.
Well, as of now, the Delhi government definitely playing with words. It has clearly stated that the letter is only an opinion by the LG's office over the Ministry of Home Affairs words, which mentions the inquiry notification as unconstitutional, as illegal, and also that it does not have a legal binding. However, the Delhi government claims that considering it has no mention of cancelling it, of calling it null and void, therefore there is no reason for the Delhi government to hold it, which means that the Commission of Inquiry to be led by Gopal Subramaniam into the DDCA alleged irregularities will continue in the next few days.
All right, so this is another set of confrontation, Pooja, that essentially we might be looking towards when it comes to the Aam Aadmi Party and the centre. You know, Pooja, another thing, you know, not the very first confrontation that you're reporting about. Earlier, we've also seen the Aam Aadmi Party actually taking on the LG, saying that the LG is acting at the behest of the centre. Okay, we seem to have lost that link with Pooja, but let me quickly recap whatever we know about this story. Now, there is a notification that has been put out by the LG office, which is calling the panel set up by the Aam Aadmi Party government to probe the alleged DDCA scam as illegal and unconstitutional. The LG here insists that the Commission of Inquiry is going to have no legal effect, but as Pooja pointed out, the Delhi government believes that because the LG office here has not used any specific term like null and void, so this essentially means that the Delhi government is going to go ahead with the Commission of Inquiry into the DDCA scam. And the Delhi government says that this is only an opinion, not a final word, not binding, and not even it's an order to scrap the DDCA probe panel that they have set up. So yes, this then sets the stage for another round of confrontation between the Aam Aadmi Party and the LG there. Not many times we've heard the Aam Aadmi Party already saying that all this is done essentially at the behest of the centre. The centre does not want the Aam Aadmi Party government to work properly, and this is essentially why they keep putting spanner in the works of the Aam Aadmi Party there. The LG there, though, is declaring this panel illegal, but top sources from the Aam Aadmi Party continue to maintain that this is just an opinion, it's not a binding order, and this is essentially why their probe panel is going to continue.